Hi, I'm Tom Kelly, Portfolio Manager at the Granville West Group and Manulife Securities. Having worked with investment portfolios for decades, we often get asked about both short-term and long-term investments. While many financial media centers cover trends in the past quarter, such as inflation or recent earnings for companies, we want to shed some light on the importance of long-term investments over 10, 20, or even 30 years. From an investment perspective, there are two important reasons to think about long-term trends. The first is to find growth opportunities. The second is to avoid investing in businesses that may struggle or become extinct. One example of a relevant growth opportunity is the clean energy sector. For hundreds of years, energy has transformed from biomass and animal-based energy sources to coal, to oil and gas, and now it looks like the transition is underway to renewable energy. As we hone in on this trend, we are considering important factors. Firstly, energy transition is not new, and throughout history, the demand for energy continues to accelerate. So these transitions to new types of energy will inevitably occur. Secondly, while the world is still in early transition towards renewable energy, we are seeing areas such as wind and solar power that are being used more widely at reasonable cost compared to other forms of energy. Thirdly, research shows that these transitions will steadily occur over decades and even centuries, boding well for a long-term investment. In relation to your investments, we are taking into consideration traditional energy companies that may be on the cusp of transitioning towards renewable energy sources, as well as the cost to invest in renewable energy stocks as they become more popular. We are also looking at investing into related companies that are not strictly the energy companies themselves, but those that supply parts and service to the renewable sector. This combination will allow us to invest in multiple types of companies to ensure that your portfolio is in the best position for growth. We're also working to ensure that we keep track of businesses that may struggle or become extinct in industries that are transitioning in the long term. For example, I distinctly remember the easy access to information through Funk and Wagnall's encyclopedias delivered right to your home. Back then, it seemed like you could own this company forever and it would do well. But fast forward to 2021, and we see that technology and innovation throughout the 2000s has accelerated the information world to a point where almost anything is accessible with one web search. Encyclopedias have been effectively rendered extinct. While we are aware of short-term factors that affect markets, we hope this gives you an eye-opening look into the value and effectiveness of long-term trends. With the transition to renewable energy as just one of the many areas that we are looking to step into. If you would like to speak with our team to learn more about investing for the long term or to understand these concepts in the context of your portfolio, you can contact our partner, Garrett Thiessen and his team. We look forward to the growth ahead.